Okay, good evening. We're here with Arthur, guitarist and vocalist from non-core band Boycott the Baptist. How's it going, fella?
Well, hello there, Mr. Kelly. How are you?
Hello there, Mr. Malloy. I trust you're well tonight.
I'm very well. I'm drinking beer and I'm waiting for a takeaway. What are you up to?
I'm drinking beer and talking to you.
Best evening.
All right then, fella. A couple of questions for you then, mate. First one. Boycott the Baptist. I remember back in the day when my band first started gigging, we played a gig in Dewsbury and you guys were meant to play that, and I checked you guys out and I thought, yeah, these guys are fucking brilliant. But you guys didn't play it. Anyway, that's not the point. What I wanted to know was,
I don't even know what happened there. We may have been asked to play, but for some reason we might not. I don't know why we didn't play.
In all fairness with you, mate, I mean, if I cast my mind back to that gig, it was the Black Bull, that was it, in Dewsbury, and it was a shit gig anyway, so you didn't miss much, to be honest.
Well,
anyway,
I'm really good at it then.
Yeah, but the point was, I mean, like, I checked you guys out and I was really sort of looking forward to seeing you guys play because the video I saw online was ace, but it sort of gave me a few questions and things, and maybe, when did you guys really start as a band? I mean, how did you guys come about?
We started as a band. The idea of the band started in September 2013.
Yeah,
and we were actually a 4-piece then, and
a 4-piece.
We did a couple of shows. Yeah, we were a 4-piece with a couple of guys that I knew from Leeds.
Yeah.
And for one reason or another, we did 1 or 2 shows, and it didn't work out with them. So after that, we started gigging. The 1 or 2 gigs that we did in 2013, they were just sort of practice shows to sort of find our feet, as it were.
Yeah.
Then started, and then lost a couple of the members because of work or because of social anxiety or whatever the fuck it was.
Yeah.
And then because I wanted to take the band a little bit more seriously,
yeah,
I got a new drummer, and we had we even had a bassist at that sort of time, so we had a 3-piece for about 6 months from early 2014 onwards.
Yeah. My word. So things have certainly changed then, back from a 4-piece to a 2-piece.
Yeah, 2 pieces are always better because you only have to ask another person, oh yeah, can you do this gig tonight?
There is a certain wisdom to that, I've got to say. Yeah.
It's easier to write. It's easier to book gigs. The recording process is a bit more expensive, but apart from that, that's the downside of it, really.
Well, there's trade-offs with everything, mate. I mean, the fact of the matter is, like you say, it's easier to sort your gigs and sort your, so much more things out. It's good stuff. All right then. Now, I will be honest. Go on, mate. Sorry, what did you say?
Whenever sort of somebody that hasn't seen us before, they're like, "Oh bloody hell! For a 2-piece, you fucking loud as fuck, that." And it's like I quite like that reaction, really.
In fairness, for a 2-piece, you are loud as fuck. I will give you that, man. Anyway, I've got a copy of your latest album, but tell us a bit about it, man. The Bash the Bishop album.
It's an innuendo.
Really?
Mm-hmm.
And what's that for?
Do you want me to be explicit? Do you want me to be brash? Do you want me to be crash?
Dude, you can be as explicit and as crass as you want.
Or wanking, Ben.
Really? I didn't see that coming.
Yeah.
No pun intended.
Everybody wanks.
Yeah, man. Where'd you record it?
We recorded it in Aberdeen at I'm trying to remember the studio that we were at, actually. I haven't got the album to hand, actually, but we recorded it in Aberdeen with a guy that we knew called Andy, and he did it for a very reasonable rate.
Cool, man. Cool.
And it was 15 tracks. We did it over 2 days.
Yeah. 15 tracks over 2 days. Fair play to you, man. That is some work.
to be honest, a lot of the tracks that we actually recorded are very, very raw.
Yeah.
And I kind of learned that from Keith Morris of Circle Jerk, that you don't really need to record an album for longer than maybe 4 days or a week or that, because or else you lose all the raw emotion that you set out with in the first place. So you might as well just do it in a short space of time.
Yeah. That's fair. I mean, Keith's got a point, I suppose.
A whole fucking year to record a piece of shit. We can record a piece of shit in 2-3 days. So yeah.
There's a lot of wisdom there, fella. A lot of wisdom. Right, well, I'll tell you what. Well, let's check out one of your tracks. We'll check out the first tune, which is Third Degree Gurns. So give us a bit of lowdown on this track, man. Third Degree Gurns, what's it about?
It's about taking that much speed that you chew your own jaw off.
Really?
Mm-hmm.
I'm sure that some of the listeners may be able to sympathise there.
Subgenre of grindcore and crust punk. You see a lot of crusties and grindcore kids, and they take that much cheap speed that they literally they gurn until they don't know what.
That's fair enough. This is the first track from Boycott the Baptist. This is Third Degree Gurns. Check it out.
Childhood memories where everything was as fresh as a bright blue sky. Now and then, sky.
Okay, welcome back. We've just checked out Third Degree Gurns, first track from Boycott the Baptist. So welcome back. So carrying on with the interview, then, fella. You guys, as a band, Boycott the Baptist, what would you say has been your most momentous achievement to date? Anything you want to shout about?
Well, in the past 2.5 years that we've been going, by the end of this year, we'll have done about 150, 160 gigs. So we do gig a lot.
Say that again, sorry.
We do gig a lot.
You do indeed, mate. I must admit, you promote it a lot and you gig a lot, man. It's good to see. So have you been gigged with anybody that you want to shout about as well? Any sort of like any bigger acts or anything like that? Or
we are waiting to hear back about playing with Wormrot in February of next year.
Is that in Manchester at the Rebellion by any chance?
Yeah, we're waiting to get the confirmation, but we've been asked to play. We just have to hear whether or not they're actually going to accept us as a support act.
That is outstanding. That would be one hell of a support slot. Wormrot, I've got to say, I'm a fan.
We've also been asked tonight if you know who Grey Widow are?
I do indeed, yeah.
Grey Widow, Trollcraft, and Broken Tusk. They're like a really good grind DB band.
Yeah, yeah.
We've been asked to play with them next year in Lincoln.
Outstanding. I mean, if I'm not very much mistaken, Grey Widow are the guys that use the 8x15 cabs.
Yeah.
The silly sound system guys. Yeah, man. They are the epitome of the sound of evil, man. Very good stuff, mate. Yeah, I'm a fan. What can I say? What would you say then, as a band, are your influences? You know, it's very easy for people to turn around and pigeonhole people and say, "Oh, well, I can spot this in there," or "I think they sound like this band." But what would you say are your influences as a band?
Pig Destroyer, Anal Cunt, I Hate God, Fear, Insect Warfare.
Insect Warfare, get in, good stuff, man. So quite a range of influences, but there's a definite trend there as well. Not that that's a bad thing, of course. Okay, cool. Right, well, we're going to move on to the next track from Boycotts. We're going to listen to the tune that I think you guys got a video out for as well, the enigmatically named Thank Fuck You're Not a Cop. So tell us about this track, dude.
It's actually a song about how much I hate traffic wardens.
Was that all it is? I thought it was more sort of, you know...
Well, and how all... I'm going to use the cliche line of all cops are bastards.
There we go, so, that's what I'm looking for.
That is associated... Well, not associated because, you know, just just cops in general and traffic wardens. Cops and traffic wardens are bastards.
Yeah, man. I absolutely concur for many, many reasons, which we won't go into right now. Okay, then, right. So...
Not incriminate ourselves, Ben.
Right, okay. So, guys, check this out. This is Thank Fuck You're Not a Cop. Check it out.
Number 2, step forward.
Give me the fucking keys, you fucking cocksucker motherfucker!
So welcome back. So obviously we're doing these interviews in preparation and support of the upcoming UMC All Day on the 8th of October at the Temple of Oom in Leeds. So you guys, how did you guys become part of the Underground Music Coalition, or the UMC as it's known colloquially?
You asked me.
Oh, fuck off. I was hoping you weren't going to say that. I thought it'd be something more deep and meaningful. Yes, I did. You're right, I asked you guys. Okay, so has it been of any benefit whatsoever to you guys as a band?
We've met some really cool artists. Also, the label that we've set up, Boycott, and a friend of ours called Richard Turner. The record label that we've actually set up is called Typo Music. We're going to do some music swaps with people that are associated with UMC. Yeah. And I think it's just networking is a really good thing from us joining it, really.
Massive. Well, I mean, essentially, it's a networking tool, mate. I mean, that's what it's about, isn't it? You know, certainly within the underground scene and things. Quite a bit in the pipeline then. So you guys as a band then, have you got anything, any sort of vision, any sort of plans, anything you want to achieve with it? Are you going to keep it underground? Have you got bigger, sort of more audacious ideas? I mean, where are you going to go with Boycott the Baptist?
We just want to tour all over the world. I think we've got friends of ours in Pakistan and Southeast Asia that we want to go and play with.
Yeah.
We've also been asked if we want to go and play in Australia and America.
Wow.
Yeah. There's my friend Josh has invited us to go and play out in Sydney, and then there's a couple of bands that we know out there, and hopefully, like, if we can get some more contacts, then we can sort it out.
Outstanding stuff. So quite a bit in the pipeline there then, fella. That is awesome stuff, mate. Really, really cool stuff. Okay, want to check out... Go on, say that again, mate, sorry.
I don't really know any better than just touring and travelling. So,
I mean, to be fair, mate, knowing you in the time I've known you and things like that, and also seeing your stuff on Facebook and this, that, and the other. I mean, you guys really get around. You know, whether you're in Europe, in the UK, elsewhere, and stuff like that. I mean, fair play, mate. You live the lifestyle. Yeah.
Thanks.
You're welcome, mate. That's where that was going. It was just like praise for you guys. We're going to listen to track number 3, which I love the title of this track, mate. This is like in my top 5 track names of all time. This is like Ray Winston Can Sit on My Face. So is this a literal thing? I mean, what's the track? What's the score with this track, mate?
I watched Sexy Beast with Ray Winston as one of the main characters.
Yeah,
and it's about how people glorify celebrities and they want to be with them and sleep with them and everything, but they're never going to achieve it. They're living false hope. That's
fair enough. And to be fair, Sexy Beast, good film, like it.
It was absolutely fantastic.
Was it Ben Kingsley who played that little horrible bald fucker?
Yeah, he was this really weird, psychopathic serial killer / gangster, and he treated Ray Winston's character like absolute shit. And he was just so good in that film.
It was a good film, fair play. Okay, right, so that's the inspiration for Ray Winston Can Sit on My Face. So, let's check that track out, and we'll come back in a sec.
Want to hear the most annoying sound in the world?
Okay, so welcome back. We've just checked out the track Ray Winston Can Sit on My Face from Boycott the Baptist. So keeping things going, mate. So you guys as a band, has there ever been anything that's happened that you've thought, shit, or any sort of really embarrassing shit that's gone on the stage? Anything that you think, I wish that had never happened?
About a year and a half ago, we played in Middlesbrough at the Westgarth Social Club.
Yeah.
We played with a really good band from Russia called 210.
Yeah.
And they were like an anti-fascist hardcore band from over there.
Yeah.
And we actually got threatened by the EDL that were in Middlesbrough that time. The EDL were threatening to come and shut down the gig and coming to kick the shit out of us, really.
Seriously?
Yeah. They were threatening. It was just like, if any of these English bands come and support this left-wing band, then we're going to come down to the show and basically kill them.
Come down with their Islamic ray guns and all that.
It was funny because there's only actually 7 members of the EDL in Middlesbrough, and they were all like threatening us on Facebook and online, and I think we were on Red Watch at some point.
Red Watch.
It's hilarious because like Red Watch is this sort of right-wing website where they point out people who are supposedly communists, and we're not communist or anything like that. We just don't like Nazis.
Yeah, well, you don't have to be communist. I think Nazis are scum, do you? Let's face it.
No, not really. You know, if you've got two brain cells, you're going to think that Nazis are shitheads. So.
Exactly.
And we were playing this gig with him, and the members of 210, they came up to us, and they were just like, so these were proper hard bastards, you know. One or two of them or guys that had associated with them, had been in prison for killing Nazis.
Okay,
and
fair enough, man.
we made friends with them. And the biggest guy came up to me, and he was armed to the teeth with like a 2x4 and a hammer that he found. And, he came up to me and was like, so Nazis come to gig. I'm trying to be like as politically correct with my interpretation of his accent, but
yeah.
it's not coming off very well.
It's cool, man. Carry on. It's good. It's adding to the interview. Don't worry. Carry on.
So you come play gig with us, EDL, Nancy bastard, come want to kick shit out of you. I have hammer. What you have? And I was like, well, I've got my guitar. And the drummer that we had at the time, he was like, oh, well, I've got my drumsticks. And so that was a little bit embarrassing, you know, because we weren't armed.
I've got to say, your accent there, your Russian accent was actually pretty bob on. From what I imagine a Russian accent sounds like from the Channel 4 program Archer. You know what I mean? Oh, that's brilliant stuff, mate. That's brilliant. So you guys as a band,
no. That wasn't even the most embarrassing point of that show.
Go ahead. What's the most embarrassing? Go on.
We'd been on a 3-4 day weekend there. I think it was the last night of the little mini tour.
Yeah.
And I was that hungover that we got on stage, and I had like probably the worst fucking shits in the world. we played.
Please tell me your shit on stage. Come on.
Well, let me get to that. So we played an all right set, and it got towards the end of the set, and I slipped on a bit of beer that had been spilt on the floor because there were these lads that had been pitting, and one of them had knocked their beer over, and so I slipped on it and fell over, and as soon as I hit the floor, everything went south, and cacked the pants and stood up, and I did the most metal scream that I could ever.
Get in.
And and it was quite possibly the best scream that I've ever done. And I went backstage, and I was like halfway through changing, and this one lad called Chris Nottingham from the band GAC, he came up to me and was just like, oh, can I have a patch? Can I have a CD? And all this sort of thing. And I was just like, Chris, I'm halfway through changing my kegs. Can you fuck off for like 5 minutes while I just have a change? And I'll be out with you in a second.
Oh, you know what? This is awesome. I mean, a friend of mine the other day, I was talking to him online about grindcore and things, and he described grindcore as running around screaming, rolling around in your own feces, and I called him a Philistine. I've just been proved wrong.
Now you know.
Now I know. That's brilliant, mate. That is immense. So, you guys then, what are your plans for next year? Is there anything you really want to plug? Anything you want to shout about? Is anything going on next year? I mean, you've mentioned potentially playing with Wormrot. If you get anything else in the pipeline, or?
Yeah, well, I mean, we've already booked that show. It's on the 25th of November in Lincoln, and we're going to be playing with Grey Widow. We're also in the pipelines meant to be going over to America for about a week or two. Maybe playing the East Coast or the West Coast of America.
Awesome.
There's also our friends in Pakistan, who, which is my friend Hassan's band, and that is multinational corporations.
Yeah.
They've invited us to go and play over there for like 4 or 5 days.
That is amazing. I've got their EP. It's just furious, man. It's ferocious.
Absolutely immense.
Yeah, man. That is some really exciting stuff in the pipeline. That's brilliant, mate. Well, we're going to listen to the fourth and final track for this interview. We're going to listen to, and again, you guys, when it comes to song titles, there are very few bands that can beat you guys when it comes to song titles. This one is called Sperm Bank Test Wank. So, go on. What is this about? And I suspect I may regret asking that question. Go on.
When I was living in Leeds, I was really skint for money. So I got paid to donate sperm.
Cool. You got paid for jerking off, man.
But to do so, like you have to, you've got to test your sperm to see if it's viable.
Right. So
that's what it is.
Yeah, man. Yeah. So many things going through my head right now. Immense. That's brilliant, mate. Okay, so check this out. This is the fourth and final track from Boycott the Baptist. This one is called Sperm Bank Test Wank. Check it out. So we're sitting here with Arthur from Boycott the Baptist. We've just listened to the fourth and final track. That was Sperm Bank Test Wank. So cheers for tonight, mate. I really appreciate that interview. Is there anything else you want to say before you shoot off?
Thank you very much, Ben.
You're very, very welcome, Arthur. And I will see you on the 8th of October. And then we're also playing with you on the 21st of October as well. Get in. Cheers for that, buddy. Well, I will see you shortly, mate. Then you take it easy, and I'll see you later.
Underground Music Coalition.